if you are looking to get out into nature over the 4th of July holiday, our first guest has some great ideas that will also keep you cool in the summer heat. We welcome back the author of the Collecting Sunsets Substack, Adam Sawyer. Great to see ya.
Hey, good to be back.
You always have so many ideas for our whole region, really.
Yeah. And you know, it's 4th of July. It's going to be hot, probably. I'm assuming. And also, you know, so these are hikes to keep you cool. You know,
yes.
Think waterfalls. Think shade. Think the coast. But also, if you know, maybe you're not so much into freedom blow 'em ups, or maybe you're going to do fireworks later and you want to get a little nature first. These are good options.
Enjoy the nature.
That's right.
Lots of plans.
Yeah.
So let's start in the gorge.
Okay. Now, no one is going to claim that any of the waterfalls in the gorge are necessarily under the radar, so to speak.
That's true.
However, that being said, Wakulla Falls gets a lot less visitors, relatively speaking, because of the fact it's not instantly visible from the highway.
Okay.
And so you can get there, you know, it's kind of out by the Bonneville Dam, off one of those little cutoffs there. It's an easier hike, only about 2.4 miles out and back.
Only?
But, yeah. Okay.
It's a nice
it's
little
all relative.
exercise.
Yeah, it's a good leg stretch, right? But the great thing about this one is obviously great forest, great shade. And that waterfall at the end it's a thumper. Like given any particular time of year, especially high water season, you can feel the bass in your chest in that one. But that's
cool.
A really good family friendly. Great wading areas along the creek too,
nice.
in case the kids want to get in. You know, keep an eye on everybody. But
I am thinking that 2 mile plus, I am going to be carrying my toddler for part of the way. So just know that going in.
Fair enough.
Butte Creek Falls, this is one that just reopened recently.
It did. So finally, out there in that Silver Falls State Park area, there were a couple of trails, a couple of waterfalls that got shut down after the wildfires a handful of years ago. Shellberg Falls is one that just recently reopened, but Butte Creek Falls, I'm so happy. I'm probably going to go see that tomorrow, actually. It just reopened Friday. And so this is now we're maybe a little more into your family-friendly territory.
There you go.
A total of a 1 mile loop.
Perfect.
Through this beautiful lush forest. This forest actually wasn't touched by the wildfires.
Oh, nice.
It was kind of spared. It got dotted up around there.
We just couldn't get to it
Couldn't
recently.
access it. There was a lot of down stuff, but 2 waterfalls for the price of 1 on that.
Very nice.
1 mile
You have another recommendation for us, 2 for the price of 1 to the west. We have our own Niagara Falls.
That's right. Out there in my stomping grounds there in Tillamook County, the Tillamook coast. This is another great one. It's a little bit of a circuitous route drive-wise. You got to go on some roads up into the hills there. But 2 for 1, again, another mile down, mile back up. So 2 mile hike we're talking about. Another beautiful
look how
forest.
Beautiful that is.
There's 2 waterfalls, Pheasant Creek Falls and Niagara Falls. And believe it or not, there's been some dispute within the waterfall community as to which waterfall is actually which.
Oh, no.
I'm not here to get into that mess. Just know that they're both really nice looking waterfalls.
You can see them both on the same day, on the same journey.
Yep, you got them both.
And
that's all that matters.
Choose with your heart which one you think.
That's right. Go with your gut.
Okay, and heading farther west toward the coast, Cape Mears is just so beautiful.
Also in my backyard, I actually live kind of on Cape Mears, and so this is near and dear to my heart. It's not just a super photogenic, albeit stubby, lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's a great looking lighthouse, but there's so much more in that little, from the parking area. There's the octopus tree, which is like this candelabra looking Sitka spruce that was kind of battered by the elements and grew into like 8 different kind of trunks, so to speak. But there's also a little mini hike from that same little, right at the beginning, or I should say at the entrance to Cape Mears, there's a little trail that gets you to the largest, oldest Sitka spruce in the state of Oregon.
Wow.
Just a couple hundred yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yes.
I can take both kids on that journey.
I'm here for you.
And I will have,
We'll get you in there.
Okay. Washington coast.
Yeah, let's go across the river.
Okay.
It's okay to recreate over there, my fellow Oregonians. The Long Beach Peninsula, I absolutely adore. I was just there this last weekend, actually camping. There's a new wonderful campground, a field camp, Snow Peak Field Camp there in Long Beach. All sorts of different tent sites and options, but kind of around the corner from there in the Willapa National Wildlife Refuge is something called the Teal Slough. It's super small, hard to spot. Like put it in, it's in your Google Maps. There's only like 2-3 spots for parking there, but some of the biggest western red cedars in the entire state.
Wow.
And they were spared because there was imperfections in the trunk, so they weren't logged. But these,
Lucky
and
us.
you can actually see the lovely, lovely Miss Jennifer there in her red coat for kind of perspective.
For scale, yeah.
Yeah, but this is, you park there, you walk up an old logging road, maybe a quarter of a mile, and then there's little signage everywhere. That's a great shot of her. You can really see her down in the corner. Little signs with a tree and an arrow, and you walk down into that grove, and then you keep walking down the trail.
That's
and then
so
there's another
cool.
grove. There's like 4 or 5 different stands of these massive, shady, beautiful trees right there in Long Beach.
There's so much beauty up in the Long Beach and Willapa Bay area. Sometimes we can forget it's a little bit more of a hike from Portland Metro, but
Camp
so
out.
much to see.
It's a great spot.
What are you going to do this holiday?
Oh, gosh.
I don't
even
a heavy
want to
sigh.
think about it. I'm going to probably hide inside. I'll go on one of these hikes, and then, I'll hide in the air conditioning.
Now you're talking. Yeah, enjoy nature and then take a little break.
There we go. I'm all
Great
about
to
it.
see you.
Good to see you, too.
Thank you so much. We'll have more information about Adam and his Substack, Collecting Sunsets, on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.